After a long hiatus, we finally got the release date for a new Season 6 episode, which is set to premiere next Friday. Regarding the premiere, 2 trailers have been published by different sources, so let's take a look at what is happening in the 11th episode of Season 6. 1. Heroes obtaining the limitless power. Back in Season 5, when Chloe and Gabriel cornered Ladybug and Cat Noir, our heroes unlocked their full potential, giving them the ability to use their powers without any limitations. When Gabriel complained about this, Nuru explained that the heroes were also growing up slowly and were no longer little kids who needed to deactivate their powers after using their special abilities. Later, in Season 6, we saw multiple occasions where heroes, specifically Ladybug, used their special powers more than once. This is an important ability, and I always thought it wouldn't just apply to Ladybug and Cat Noir, but also to the other heroes. Many fans on social media thought this scene was the moment when the heroes revealed themselves to each other, but that's simply not possible. Furthermore, there is no need for such a thing. It looks like the heroes are training themselves to unlock their full, limitless powers. Alia's strained expression is proof of that. In a special room, we see Rose, Ivan, Kagami, Alia, and Max concentrating on their powers. Among them, Alia seems to be struggling the most, while Kagami remains patient and successfully accomplishes the goal. It is very likely that we will see other heroes too, since this appears to be a common event. This might even be the perfect opportunity for us to see more of the heroes, instead of only witnessing them in the opening theme. 2. Lovebirds on the beach. Aside from their responsibilities as students and heroes, Marinette and Adrien seem to be taking some time to relax and enjoy their day at the beach. At the beginning of the trailer, we see Adrien and Nino returning to Marinette and Alia with ice cream in their hands. However, the ice creams fall, causing the girls to burst into laughter. Later, Marinette and Adrien share a kiss, but a fan approaches them. In another scene, Nino pretends to be recording Adrien and Marinette while they kiss. 3. The social media bully. Although everything seems perfect at the beginning, things start to spiral out of control in the next few seconds of the trailer. It appears that Marinette and Adrien are being falsely represented on social media. In one of the scenes, we see Vincent in his room, editing videos to manipulate their image before uploading them online. In the raw footage, Marinette and Adrien are happy and hugging each other. However, after the video is uploaded, Marinette's image is altered with a drawing that portrays her as someone evil. Back in her room, Marinette and Alia discuss Vincent's edited video, which is circulating on social media. Interestingly, we see a bee icon near the photos, which is the same template Chloe used for her videos in the Daddy Cop episode. This suggests that Chloe and Vincent may be working together. If that's the case, everything suddenly makes sense. As Marinette anxiously scrolls through the internet, she sees all the negative posts, while Alia speaks to her with a serious expression. Adrien, lying on his bed, also sees the hateful comments, but Plag tries to prevent him from feeling worse by closing the laptop. However, that obviously doesn't help. Ignoring problems doesn't solve anything. The bullying has grown to the point that Marinette stays up late at night, exhausted and overwhelmed, reviewing all the negative comments. Her family is deeply worried about her because the attacks aren't just happening online, they are now affecting real life as well. The bakery's walls are covered with hateful graffiti, tarnishing Marinette's reputation and making it seem as if she were a witch who poisoned Adrien. Considering how Chloe has always believed Marinette changed Adrien and once told him that he was too perfect to be friends with people like her, I highly suspect that Chloe is the mastermind behind all of this. In the next shot, as Marinette and Adrien head to the cinema to enjoy some time together, people in the crowd seem angry at them. The girl who was once mistaken for Cerise shows them a clip from Vincent's viral video. Realizing that everyone is turning against them, Adrien and Marinette decide to leave the cinema, probably to figure out a solution. 4. The akumatization of Vincent. It looks like Marinette and Adrien succeed in countering the situation, which ends up triggering Vincent. He soon becomes the next victim of Cerise. In one shot, we see a mega butterfly approaching him, infecting his phone, and leading to his akumatization. As the transformation begins, multiple chrysalises appear around Vincent. He is in shock, trying to comprehend what is happening. Moments later, Chrysalis manipulates him, gathers him in her hand, and grants him his desired power. After his transformation, Vincent, now known as Revelator, picks up a glowing blue ball from the ground and activates his power over all of Paris. His outfit is predominantly black with glowing cyan patterns, resembling his previous akumatized form, Pixelator. At the same time, his appearance has a digital, cyber-enhanced feel. His skin has a bluish tint, his hair turns purple, and one of his eyes features a glowing circular mark. This glowing circle is actually the source of his power. In one scene, we see him shouting his attack toward Ladybug and Rena Rouge. Considering the title of the episode, I think it's obvious what his superpower is. It allows him to reveal important secrets about the people he targets. At first, I couldn't quite understand the floating orbs appearing in several scenes, but I later made the connection. After shooting someone, their secrets are stored in these magic balls. This explains why, in some scenes, the heroes are desperately trying to catch the balls before Vincent does. If Alia is shot, the ball will contain the truth about her being Rena Rouge and knowing that Ladybug is Marinette. If Adrien is hit, it will reveal that he is Cat Noir. And if Marinette is targeted, it will expose both her identity as Ladybug and the fact that she kept a major secret from everyone.
Lying to Adrien. I couldn't tell him that his father was Monarch. I had no choice. You understand, right?
This last part is especially important because the trailer hints at a critical moment, which we will discuss later. At one point, we see Cat Noir reaching toward a ball with his activated cataclysm. However, he hesitates. At first, I didn't understand why, but maybe using cataclysm on the ball would completely erase the secret, both physically and from people's memories. What do you think? 5. Alia learns the truth. In the final scene of the trailer, we see Rena Rouge holding a magic ball in her hands, completely shocked. Moments later, whatever she learns enrages her. Witnessing Alia's reaction, Marinette looks equally stunned, and the two share a tense stare. Considering how furious Alia appears, I strongly believe the ball belongs to Ladybug. If it were Adrien's, Alia would likely be surprised, or even happy. But seeing that Ladybug hid the truth about Monarch being Gabriel Agreste, I think Alia feels deeply betrayed.
Can you at least tell me if I was right to hide the truth from Adrien about his father in order to protect him?
What do you guys think? What are your theories about this scene? 6. Giant cataclysm. At the end of the trailer, we see Adrien activating a completely different version of his power, a giant cataclysm. The attack turns everything dark, surrounded by an ominous purple aura. Meanwhile, Rena Rouge and Ladybug watch in shock. Now I'm really confused. What could have caused Cat Noir to unleash such a devastating power?
You're the man who... I'll explain everything, I promise. But right now you must go and help Ladybug.
And that's it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment your theories about this episode. See you in the next one. Bye!